I'm Casey Price, Frameline's Executive Director.
I'm Michael Urie, and I appear in the film Petunia.
Fantastic. So, Michael, my first question for you is, our theme for Frameline36 is Find Your Story. What story are you and Ash and the cast trying to highlight in Petunia?
Oh, well, what's great about Find Your Story is that Petunia has lots of stories. It's one of those great movies that interweaves several different narratives. We've got the Petunia family, and there are 5 members of the Petunia family all dealing with their own issues. And I happen to get wrapped into the Petunia family via Charlie Petunia, which is played by Tobias Siegel. And they're all trying to find themselves. They're all trying to figure out why they're not happy. And by the end of it, I think they've made a significant leap, but you know that they're still going to have a lot of problems to deal with. Yet you're not worried about them. So
right.
It's one of those great stories. It's a lot of great stories tied into one that make you laugh, make you cry, make you look inward, but also leave you confident that they're going to be okay.
Fantastic. Do you feel a personal connection to the character that you play in Petunia?
Well, I play George in Petunia, and he's kind of a villain, in a romantic sort of way.
A romantic villain.
A romantic villain. I lead Charlie astray. I let him believe that something might work out between us when I'm married to a woman, and I don't really have anything in common with him in that respect. I don't do that to people. I'm not married. But that's actually what drew me to him when I first read the script. I had never gotten to play a character like that. I loved how dry he was, because I'm usually playing very colorful characters,
right.
sort of loud, out there, silly characters. And it was really, really fun for me to play a subtle character who did a lot without saying a lot. That was really what drew me to George.
Excellent. And in making this film with Ash and the rest of the crew, was there anything that happened either behind the scenes or any funny stories or anything interesting that you can think of? Or
we shot all of the scenes in the Petunia house on Fort Totten, which is this military base near New York. I had no idea there was such a thing.
That's what they were talking about. Okay.
I had no idea there was such a thing. But there's a house that I think had been foreclosed or something like that they got, I think, for a really good deal. Did not have heat.
I
and
see.
It was the coldest winter. Like we had 5 blizzards. This was last winter. We had 5 blizzards, and it was freezing. And this house was, basically what you might imagine a crack house would look like. And they did. I'm still completely blown away with how good that house looks. It looks like a beautiful home. It looks like a beautiful brownstone. But it was a dump. And they designed it within an inch of its life. The production design was just so perfect. It looked like they'd been living there for years. But we were freezing our nuts off.
That's hilarious.
So cold. It was so uncomfortable, and it was like 4 hours away. I couldn't believe it when they told me we were still in New York.
When I was interviewing Ash and Thor before, they were talking about the filming at the fort, and I was like, I don't remember that scene in the film, but it was the house was set up there.
Fort Totten. And I'm actually not convinced it does exist. I know we went there, I spent a whole day there, but I don't think I could find it again.
Well, so Frameline's the largest LGBT film festival in the country, actually in the world. Can you tell us something about what is a queer film that has inspired you, or a queer filmmaker that you're a big fan of?
Oh, wow. Well, my first real movie was called WTC View, and it was written and directed by Brian Sloan, who also made I Think I Do, and he's made some other great shorts. And so he really gave me an amazing opportunity early on in my career to play a phenomenal role. I was the central character. I was in every scene, and it was another one of those great parts that runs the gamut. Funny, sad, tragic, and he had so much faith in me, and I learned so much working with him, both on the play version, which we did at the Fringe Festival in New York, and then in the film. And his movies, he's got so many other great movies that he's made, and he's also a great writer. And so he was one of my first filmmakers. He was one of the first filmmakers that I got to know and got to love. And after I started working with him, I watched I Think I Do, which is this adorable farce, wedding farce, and it was my first introduction to gay cinema, to LGBT cinema, and I went to San Francisco Gay Lesbian Festival, went to Outfest and Newfest. I don't know why I didn't come here. I can't believe. I'm sure the movie played here, but I can't believe I didn't come with it. So he really sort of introduced me to the world, the LGBT community, the LGBT film community. And so I'll always owe him.
That's fantastic.
Yeah,
That's great.
My love of the cinema.
And last question, has your experience been here at the Castro and at Frameline?
It's been, I love San Francisco, and I had not come to Frameline before, but I've completely fallen in love with it. This is such a beautiful theater.
Isn't it? Yeah.
What an amazing place to see a movie, and what a raucous crowd. They were. I was so humbled. They started clapping as soon as we started. When my name appeared, they applauded and they laughed at everything. It's a phenomenal crowd. So I hope I can come back again to the movie again sometime.
Oh, we definitely do too.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing this.
Accept me when I apply.
I will.
Okay.
I will.
Thanks
Thanks
so
for calling
much.
in about.